Welcome back, Top 10 Academy fam. We are at the island, at Koh Larn Island right now. Yeah. This is one of those days. So we're gonna have some fun on the island, explore, and then we'll go ahead and get to the charts here afterwards. So if you don't give a fuck about the island and you just want to see some charts, go ahead and check down below in the description. I'll have the timestamp for you, but in the meantime, I got my toes in the water, my boy. That's what we're looking for right here. Let's go. Man, I fucking can't believe this is a daily now, and it only costs $1 to get here, which is insane. We're gonna take a speedboat back though. The big boat's not bad. It's just slow, but we're definitely gonna take a speedboat back home. So, see some videos of that on the way back. Where are you taking me? Come, you say. Ugh, fuck. Ugh. Ow, my foot. Ah. I want y'all to see here. I got no shoes on, damn it. Cute. Oh, okay, that is actually nice. Do I look darker in the beginning of the video? Like, go back to the beginning of the video and then come back to now, and then comment down below if I look darker. I need to know, because it feels like I am. Sweet and the cleaners came by today. Let's get to work, baby. Alright guys, we're going to go start our breakdown on US 30 and gold real quick, and let's go and get to it. First thing we do is start off with gold. We'll look at our weekly here. We don't have a strong wick down to the bottom side here, but that's kind of telling me that we rejected out this fair value gap pretty nicely. We went down into it, gave a doji-ish star candle closure here, and now we still have a strong bullish candle with an engulfment on the weekly. Now, going over to that, we do have this zone right here, this previous daily fair value gap on right here. We come back down to this zone, we actually end up respecting it. This is an inverted fair value gap. Let me change that. Alright, inverted fair value gap, respected within a fair value gap itself. Now, this right here, if we end up seeing it come back to this zone, it is worth probably getting into a buy and trying it. You can go low leverage, because the upside potential on this is really, really high. Okay. Now, there are two sides of this coin. It could come down to this zone and reject back off. I'll show you the 4-hour real quick. Because if it's going to come down here, it's going to turn this bullish candle into a mitigation candle. So it could reject off of it and push back down and start selling. But once again, when it does come down here to this wick in this zone, I think it is worth a buy. What I would look at for that is probably a tip on liquidity. Move this out the way real quick. I want to see a tip on the liquidity, meaning price gets pulled down just a little bit, takes it out right there, boom. We get respect, and then back to closing above this mitigation candle that's right here, because if it's going to come down here, it's going to mitigate that. All right, so close back up above that, you know what I'm saying? Pull back into that zone, get us a buy, and we attack these highs for over 1,100 points. Or 200 points. Sorry, I'm thinking about the US 30 set up for buys. But anyways, for 200 points. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at here for gold as of right now. Now, when it comes down to US of 30, let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so now let's go to our weekly real quick. Our weekly here has a bearish engulfment and a failure to close above, but it did take out the liquidity of the order blocks. All right, interesting. We'll go down to our daily right here, and we see that we did reject off the daily SMA. Perfect. All right. Now, problem. We do have a bearish engulfment here. With that bearish engulfment, that can cause problems because we don't have a fair value gap right here. So if we want to actually continue to buy, we got to get back through that. We have this inverted fair value gap right here as well too. Actually, it's not fully inverted just yet, but we still have this fair value gap right here. So what could end up being a good opportunity as well too is seeing a swipe on liquidity, like right here. Go down to our 4-hour real quick. That's our bearish option. But basically, you see how we have this low right here. I want to see price come down, take it out, invert a fair value gap right here, pull back to it, and then we just hold. We just hold. Yeah, 1,900 points from that low would be insane. Respect to that low right there, both of them be taken out. Respect to that mitigation candle right here. It'd be pretty interesting, but this couldn't. If this does fail, this is honestly what I kind of see happening. Instead, we could see price end up pulling up to this 4-hour fair value gap to then go ahead and start its sells down and go from there. See what I'm saying? So if say the buys come down, if say this happens first, we sell down and we make this buy, that does mean pay attention to this 4-hour because this is still possible. All right.
But overall, guys, that's pretty much everything that I'm looking at here so far on US 30 and gold. If you guys have questions or you want to actually take these trades with me live for this whole week, go ahead and look down below in the description, because I have a 7-day trial that anyone can join and you can be able to trade with me. You'll have access to the free course as well too, and we'll go ahead and take it from there. But until next time, peace out, guys. See you next week.